Welcome everyone to our second tournament. Today we are hosting. I'm Mark, and with me it's also how's everything going?
Hi, very excited to see and to kick off this new tournament. And what's very interesting is that in the previous tournament, most, if not all, the participants were from the Spanish speaking community. So it's going to be very interesting to see our English speaking players interact and play and compete for the first time.
I believe so. Well, let's just jump in because today we have an amazing agenda, and we're going to talk about. Well, we have an opening match, so we talked to six of the best players of the region, and they agreed to play this opening match. We're going to see it. Make sure you make your bets on who you think they're going to win. We also are going to explain everything about leagues, the tournament, and quests that are starting today. Quests are already in place in the leagues, and the tournament will start in a couple of minutes now. So let's just jump in. I want to start with the league system, and I want to explain it so everyone can uh, understand how we decided that this league is going to work. So as you can see on screen, we have six leagues: Recruit, Apprentice, Caster, Master, Heroic, and the Bone. The Each time you have a fight, either in real life or in the combat simulator, you will obtain a score. Every single fight counts, meaning it doesn't matter if it's with bots, it doesn't matter if it's at 7 a.m. or at 10 p.m. or whatever, you will get a score for every single match. With that in mind, that score will classify you in some league. Uh, the score how it's built is that it can be a positive or a negative one, meaning if you start having really bad matches you can go down into a league, and if you keep having great matches you will scale until you reach the best league, that is the bone. Those lines represents how many people can be in each league. What means that we have the worst players in the recruit section. Naturally, there are the new players that are understanding the mechanics, getting leveling up their superpowers and stuff like that. And naturally, as they evolve, they will also. Well, with that in mind, you have only a small percentage, the best one. So keep in mind that the idea is that so you can keep playing, keep fighting, keep training, and go into this ladder. Okay, so today we have six amazing players. First, we have Sie. Sie is coming from Mexico City. He has a score in the league of 4,000 points, 4,500 points. He's in the Bone League. Then we have Disaur. Disaur has a score of 1,800, and he's also from Mexico. And the last one of the team with an amazing score of 7,000 plus is Rafiki. So today they're representing the Mexican team. We decided to make it this way, uh, and they're gonna challenge the Latin American team with first Lapran. Lapran is from Argentina. He's in Caster League with a negative score of 29. This is what I was explaining about the score. So we can see here a huge difference between scores in both teams, meaning we can expect an amazing result from Rafiki and Lapran. Well, we will see, but he's gonna have a hard time right now because the system indicates he's in a lower league. Next, we have Mins. Mins is coming for Peru, and it's arguably the best player in the region right now in an individual sense of manner with a score of 9,700. And he, will be teaming up with Lapran and Shami, that it's also an amazing player, both from Peru. So today also we're going to watch the best of three, the best of two, sorry, and it's going to be Mexican team versus the Latin American team. We can see here that Sie, well, we know that Sie is usually a support player. We will see if they decide to go that way. And how about these are the players? Let's just jump in to see the first match. Are
Let's
you
go.
ready also? Okay, cool. Just as remember, you can scan that code that it's down to your right and have a free key. After that, well, we have the Latin American team in the red section, and in the cyan one, the Mexican team. We can see Shami there with the damage loadout, and well, Rafiki is also with a damage loadout. I want to see if Xie is actually a support as we thought of. We can see they are playing together. They're making this team where they are making 3-on-1 to the players. Xie, in effect, he or she's in a support loadout. What can we expect of these two loadouts that are on screen also?
Well, as we have seen in most of these matches, they usually begin slow, but as players begin to stack up their stats to increase them using, well, the most meta power archive right now is Tomato Fury, which boosts your attack and you become stronger every time you hit with it. So that's what I think we're going to see, and we're gonna see if the well, basically, the Mexican team is trusting in CS ability to use
Support.
turquoise wall at the right time to prevent the other team from damaging, well, their 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 the allies. So yeah, CS allies, and we're gonna see from Latam also this stack up strategy. So let's see who gets the first elimination, and we go on from there.
3 minutes and a half in the clock with still no non-score of eliminations from anyone. Actually, what I'm looking here is that the Mexican team, meaning the Cian one, they're really playing really tight in the same corner, waiting for an opportunity. And let's see if they can make 3-on-1 to get the first elimination. We have, oh, well, actually, there you go. The Latin American team made the first point with that typically 3-1. When that's happening, we can see Sie that it's following Rafiki really tight, so she can have it like alive with Turkey's wall. Let's remember that the Turkey's wall that's the one that it's
That
on
was a close
screen.
one for Means, but he escapes alive.
And the Turkish wall is probably the hardest uh, shield in the entire game. And CA is applying to their allies. Rafik is making a lot of damage. Did you see that? Was almost a one shot. This out is almost there. Yeah. They need to play tight. The Latin American team needs to well talk to each other because oh my god, did you saw that sniper from Rafiki with red destruction? It looks like the stacks you talk
Well,
about.
the Latam team seems to be, well, winning very easily right now, but let's see how the Mexican, well, now it's only one point difference, so not so easy after all.
It is, and actually, Cia is also targeting more Disao. She realized that Disao was like getting eliminated again and again, and decided to stay there instead of Rafiki. Rafiki is playing more like a sniper kind of gameplay where he has so much damage right now that if he managed to hit one red destruction, it will probably be an instant kill. He haven't died in the entire game, so their stacks are like huge. Let's see if he can manage to hit Lapran there. It will probably be an instant kill. Yeah, there you go. Rafik is making so much
So
damage.
it's a tight game with under a minute on the clock, and another interesting thing that, well, maybe I can comment on that on the next match, but we see different types of healing. I'm seeing Cobalt Rain. I'm also seeing Green Breeze, and I'm also seeing Ocean Spirit used by the different players. And we'll go in depth in the next match if they repeat these power archives. What are the differences between them? But well, the
Yeah.
Mexican team took the lead.
Took the lead. The Mexican team is 4-6, 15 seconds on the clock. They need to make an entrance. The red team, the Latin American, need to go with everything. This is going to be hard for them because 5 seconds, it's going to be hard. They cannot have time to make two eliminations. And it seems like this first match goes to the Mexican team. And also, totally, I think it was an amazing team play with the Mexican team. They were really tight all the time. Sie was making an amazing job with those Turkish wall where well all the damage that means in Shami tried to make to Rafiki and Disao was mitigated that Turkish wall. I believe Rafiki and Sie were kind of the MVP of the player in this match.
Yeah,
Uh,
and well, let's see what Latam does next because they started very strong, but they kind of left their foot off the gas. So and they started slowing down, and Mexican team well took the lead. So well, we'll see how the next match goes.
they need to make some change. But before we go to the next match, let me explain you about the tournament. So, uh, as you recall in the blog, and also I will explain it here with more detail. The tournament, if you win, you will get a +5 in tournament points. If it's a tie, you will get 3 points, and if you lose, you will get 2 points, as is shown on screen. Remember, this is not a team tournament, but in this case, we're managing for this opening match like this. But at this moment, I will not talk about the tie breaks. We will get to that later on. But how about if we just jump in into the following match? But just to explain you more or less how it works in the tournament that will start in a little bit. So we designed a dashboard that it's called the Quest dashboard, and we thought that it will be better to place it under central command instead of the app. This is because if we did it on the app, we will be really not so much flexible. And since this is an alpha test, still in alpha 3, and we need to understand what's the best way to create leagues in tournament, we decided to create the dashboard in central command instead of the app. So if you go to Quest, you will find this. The first thing you will find up here is that, well, the dashboard is refreshed or updated every 10 minutes. So feel free to go to the app, play, explore the quests, stuff like that, and then come here to Central Command to see your results. The first thing you will find is the leagues and rankings. As you remember, there are different links, so select your username to make sure it's displaying the correct information to see in which league you are. And remember, there are two: in real life combat and the combat simulator league. Here you will find the same score we placed in this broadcast a few minutes ago, and you will find here all the leagues if you don't remember them. So remember, in the leagues, every single battle counts, meaning in the tournament, if you fight, you will get tournament points, but it will also affect your ranking league. Well, with that in mind, also, let's just jump into the second one because the first match was a good one, and let's see if the Latin American team can make a better job. Right now, the Mexican is as a yellow one, and the Latin American as a blue one. Let's see if they're playing something different. It looks like Disal has the same loadout. Shami goes
But
for a
yeah,
kill right there, and they get it. Yeah. I don't know what was expecting this out. Means made
well,
a
it
dance
was
there.
a nice 2-on-1 there, and they were able to isolate this hour, and it seemed like they're trying to isolate CIE, so it's 2-0. So a strong start from the Latin American team, realizing that taking out the support is a good way to prevent him from supporting his team, and let's see how this strategy turns out.
Yeah, I believe it's a good strategy to go for the support. I don't understand why the Mexican team is not keeping tight, like 3-1, like that. Yeah, I believe they just got it. Three
Three
to
to one.
one, 3 minutes. Let's explain to everyone something about the stacks. So if you get eliminated and you have, let's assume, 10 stacks, your stacks will be reduced. So you have a natural penalization if you are eliminated. Therefore, if you are never eliminated and your stacks go up and up and up, you will be really deadly or really tanky or really supporty, depending on which you decide. But we are here 2-on-1 versus Rafiki. Let's see if they can get that elimination. I don't understand why it's so deep into the arena. Rafiki, she is still with this hour trying to put that wall that worked the last
And you
time.
can see right there that red destruction was supposed to eliminate this hour, but he had Turkus wall. That's why he survived. But
Whoa,
still,
how much
seemed like
damage.
a landslide win for the Latam team.
this looks bad for the Mexican team. Actually, Mins right now is making a lot of damage. Remember, Mins is probably or arguably the best player right now in the region. He's making so much damage. It's almost a one-shot kill. There you go. She again making an amazing an amazing support player, putting those walls also with short circuit. If you don't know short circuit, it will invert your axis. Therefore, your left is going to be right, and it's kind of a pain if you had that on because you will not like move
And I find it
so freely.
interesting that Rafiki, given how strong he is, has pink illusion, trying to contrarrest the effects of Tomato Fury, but it doesn't think seems to be working on his way. I don't know. I think they changed some power archives and the strategy is not working for them. I don't think it's gonna be enough for them to retake the lead. It's 8-2, 15 seconds to go. This is over.
Yeah, I believe Rafiki made a huge decision instead of going full damage, going with this more strategic loadout, but it looked like it didn't work at all. The results are too different. And yeah, we have a victory. It's one
Nine
on
to
one,
three. Yep.
9-3. Yeah, Latin America versus Mexico team. And well, this was well pretty easy for the Latin American, right?
Yeah, they won without any trouble. I don't know. Things like changed completely from the previous match, but as you said, they seem to take advantage of the strong start that they had in the previous match. Like things were working, and then they let their win go away. But in this match, that was not the case.
Yeah, that's right. Let's talk a little bit about, we'll have a final match, but before we go to that, let's talk about the tiebreak. So, right now, naturally, everyone has the same tournament points because they won the first, lose the second one, everyone has 7 points. But also, please explain to everyone how does the tiebreak in case someone has the same exact um, tournament points that the
Sure,
rest, how we differentiate the place in the ranking table.
sure. So the first aspect of the tiebreaker is how many. Well, we talk this the match score differential. So if you made 10 points in one match and the opposing team made 6 points, you have a +4 match differential. So the higher the match differential is, the higher you will rank against player with the same tournament points. So that's mainly how tie breaking works. And if you manage to still be tied up, I mean having the same number of tournament points, same match differential, then we go into kill elimination radio. So
Mhm.
this is, yeah, how many kills you made throughout all your matches versus how many times you were eliminated, and we get a number out of that, and that's the third tiebreaker. So first tournament points, then match differential, and for last it's going to be, well, kill death or kill elimination radio. Um, yep.
Cool.
So that's how
And
it works.
remember that, each day of play, we will only take the best 10 matches, meaning if 1 week you play 15 times, we will only take the best 10. So make sure if you uh, didn't get the expected results, well, keep playing and keep fighting in the tournament so you can get the best score possible out there. Okay, something that all of you, before we go to the last match, all of you were asking, a lot of you were asking, was about the weekly quests. So starting now, actually, like right now, if you did it, you will already get the information in the dashboard. You will find the weekly quests. The idea of the weekly quest is that each Wednesday we will publish the new quest of that week, and you have till Sunday to complete them. If you complete them, you will get the points. And remember, these points are going to be crucial because on the next update, not everyone will have everything. Nereas will only be, uh, well, players will only have the Nereas they actually get somehow, meaning in the armory with quest points and stuff like that. So if you want to get everything for free, make sure to have those points, go to the armory, redeem them, because on the next update, people will or recruits will only have what they're actually own. Okay, the quest will function the same way each week. You will find 6 tasks you need to make to complete this quest. This week quest is get 1,000 white particles on exploration, defeat 8 yellow spark essences, destroy 10 common orbs, destroy 5 green family biomes, and the last two, sorry, is get at least 3 eliminations in real life combat and play at least 3 matches on the combat simulator. Remember, you have till Sunday, and we will publish each Wednesday the new quests. After you finish that list in this blue where it says finish all the list to claim, it will become a button where you can click it and claim your points and automatically go to the armory, redeem whatever you want to redeem, or if you want to save some points to get something bigger, you can totally do that. So uh, feel free to make your own strategy. Each week, therefore, we have leagues because every single match counts. You can see it in the dashboard. We have quests that it's Wednesday to Sunday, and we have the tournament that it's different from the leagues. Let's uh, end up with that and go to the last match. So every Wednesday to Sunday between 10 a.m., 11 a.m., and 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. Central Time, we will have the tournament. The only thing you need to do is go online, play Combat Simulator, and that matches will count for the tournament where we will have tournament points and you will get a place. It's important that we explain that each day, meaning each week, it's completely different from the second one. If you came late to the tournament, if you didn't have a great first day session, like you end up in a place you didn't expect to, it doesn't matter because each day it's completely different from the other ones. We will publish how many points you get if you get in first place to, I don't know, 15th place or whatever in a little bit. But the point here is that we're gonna try to make the concept of a final. So if you want to participate in that, make sure to get a great place because the fifth session we haven't defined uh, when it will happen. But the fifth session, we want to create something like this, like real time streaming, looking who's gonna win, make it kind of more like a final. So make sure to play. This is working already. Everything is in place. Also, let's go to the final match. Who are you
Let's
betting?
go.
Mexican team or Latin American team?
Well, I think that if Latam can keep their strong start up until the end, well, they have the upper hand. But I don't know. The Mexican team seems very resilient. So let's see what happens.
Let's see. Well, and remember to scan that for a free key if you don't have. We have in the cyan side the Mexican team, and in the red one the Latin America. They stay close. We see their CA with that again with a loadout of a support. Hope it can work this time. I'm really curious if Rafiki is going to go full damage or will try another experimental loadout. We see there Lapran, Rafiki's game. They got the first point really fast in the game for the first 45 seconds. They're together. They try to make the 2-on-1. Sham is going for the support. They're totally making the same strategy. The Latin American team, where they want to go for that support, make eliminations to avoid them healing and protecting mainly Rafiki. That is the damage one. Oh, that was a good snipe from Rafiki. It's down 2-1, winning the Mexican team. Means it's also making great damage. Great sniper. This now is dying a lot in this
So
playing
yeah,
matches.
this match is going much faster. We see their Turkish wall and an elimination from Rafiki. And let's remember that you can also increase your league points by going support. So as long as you help your team, you're gonna improve your ranking in the league system. So try out different strategies. It's not all damage based. The most important thing is to win the matches and help out your team no matter how.
That's true. And we can see 2-1. What is doing this out? Needs to help his support. Is not gonna do it. Yeah, they're taking that. I don't know what's
Yeah, a
thinking
little
this
bit
out.
too late for this hour
It's
to
his
go up
job to
there,
protect that
and
support.
Rafiki is all alone down there. But still, the Mexican team is winning by 1 point.
And I believe Rafiki is making a lot of damage. Got that one shot kill. He's playing the sniper loadout. He's making a great job with that red destruction in Tomato Fury. He's making one hit and
Yeah,
getting up their
and
stats. Great
one
means.
point away. La Pram is being farmed for eliminations by the Mexican team,
That's
taking
true.
advantage of his lower level, and means he's dead. So one more 1 point differential between the two teams, the two alliances, and we'll see
Almost 30
how
seconds on the clock.
the match closes.
It's 10 seconds on the clock. It's 6-7. Let's see. Shami's coming in. He doesn't care what he's doing. He's
Shami is
posting versus
going
one.
reckless.
And he's done. 6-8. They didn't have the damage. What happened there with Shami? He take the lead and it didn't work. I believe that was too much, too risky to do that. He just pull up there. Let's see if we can
Well, they
try to
went for a
replay
go
that.
big or go home strategy at the end, and unfortunately, it didn't fall his way. But congrats to the Mexican team. But I could see at the end both Rafiki and Sia almost got eliminated. That would have tied the match, but it wasn't enough. And Lapram was, well, he wasn't in the last and most important team fight at the end. So I don't know. Maybe that also cost them the victory or the tie.
Yeah, he was totally distracted. Let's analyze that last championship of this opening play. So let's see. The red team, the Latin American team, is we have Shami that he went all in to try to get that point from Rafiki. But this totally miscommunication with Vince because he's so far that he cannot help in that two
Yeah,
to one to kill Rafiki.
he
Also,
literally went 1 versus 3 because Rafiki did a great job in drawing back toward his team, so he could have support from his team, and that's what eventually got Shami eliminated. Even though Rafiki was very low, it wasn't enough. I mean,
totally.
at best, this would have been one for one, so the Mexican team would have still won the match.
Was an incredible play. This one totally. I believe Lapran needs to be more in communication. Actually, he needs to see these videos to try to get better. In this also why we're doing it, so everyone can
And
understand
one
better the
interesting thing
mechanics.
that we can see is CA is actually using Ocean Spirit to heal. So
True.
he's slowly recovering health by every tick, and you can see if you play the video how this is what didn't let him die. So this is what kept him alive because Means was all over him at the very end. So just play the video and see how Means is trying to eliminate Sia, but Ocean Spirit saved his life.
So try to focus here to means until she is hitting and this is dying. Let's see how it plays. And there you go. He almost get that one shot, but he didn't. And then there she is the one who actually performs the Shami kill. It means doesn't have enough time, but they were so close because if this worked, they will get or two eliminations that it's Shea and Rafiki. But sadly, there you can see it misses. Terrible aiming there, and
And
then
yeah,
well, Lapran is there, and it was too
well,
late.
congrats to the Mexican team on winning, and good luck to all the recruits that are gonna be participating in both the tournament and are going to be ranking in our 6 different leagues. So best luck to you all. And remember that you don't get strong in the arena. You actually get strong by leveling up your power archives in while exploring, while playing IRL fights in the real or with other players in person. That's the fastest way to level up. So good luck to all of you.
So remember, subscribe, hit that bell, and give us a like if you liked this. Because if you did, well, we can continue making this kind of training and showing matches. Also, if you want to stream and you want us to comment on your stream, we can totally do that. Only make sure to subscribe, hit the bell, and give us a like. Leave us a comment on what was the best play, or who was the MVP. Do you think it was Rafiki, Mins, Sier as a support? And well, the tournament is starting right now, so go to the app, hit that combat simulator button, start fighting, and don't think that we're not going to be there. We're actually playing too because we want to have superpowers. League is already operating, quests are in place. Go outside, explore the world, keep moving, and thank you everyone. See you the next time. And as always, resto Kune.
See you.